For my project screencast, I decided to do my collage. I did it off of Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye, and I thought I'd go a little bit into detail about why I chose the specific images that I chose for the collage. So the first one is these blocks. It says failure, and this is the image it came from. And he was having problems with his grades and stuff. Here's this one about the school. He wasn't really getting good grades, got kicked out of school, got in a fight with his roommate, and so essentially decided to leave boarding school for the billionth time. Then there's the image of this girl who's a girl that he used to date and regrets that things didn't go well. He really misses her, and his roommate actually went on a date with her, which is why he got in the fight with him. So I chose to make these come back in more and more bright and kind of obnoxious colors, because it's one of the things that he can't really get out of his head throughout the novel, and obviously something that really bothers him, he really regrets, and he dwells a lot on it. So then after he leaves school, he gets on this train to go to New York, where he gets in a cab, and the next element that kind of continuously bothers him are these ducks swimming in the pond. So it's another thought. He asks a couple cab drivers about it, and they don't know where the ducks go when the lake freezes over, but it's something that he can't figure out, and so it really annoys him. Then he encounters these people in the next hotel over who are having sex or doing whatever, and he is kind of offended by it and thinks about it for a while, and eventually calls up a prostitute who he actually doesn't do anything with, but it was just a weird little blurb. Then he goes downstairs and meets these women who are kind of just interested in seeing the glitz and glam of the city, which is why I chose these sparkles. They're not very interested in him, and so he gets frustrated with them. Then back to his ex-girlfriend, the ducks in the pond, when he runs into his brother's ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend, who frustrate him because they're happy and he has to get away from them. Then he gets some money, runs into this other girl that he used to date. He calls her up, and they decide to go on a date together. They go to a Broadway show, which is why I chose this. And then they go ice skating in the park, but it doesn't end well at all, and she leaves, leaving him, again, unhappy and miserable. So he turns back again to think about his ex-girlfriend, and then decides to go have drinks with another old friend whom he also turns off and annoys. So finally he goes back to see where the ducks go in the park, but it's too cold. He gets frustrated with that, and finally he calls up his sister, who is the one person who really makes him happy in the novel, and he talks to her, feels better. They go on a carousel ride, and that's essentially why I chose the images. So I hope you liked the collage and the PowerPoint, and that's pretty much it.